Bruh.
Forgot to make sure that... Whoops. Fail.
Ah.
Well, not a great start.
We sort of just, our camera sort of just got knocked over. Let's fix this.
Let's fix that right there.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, there, here we go. Yeah.
Ooh. Come on, camera.
This camera. Oh,
okay, that's better.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, after all that, we are set.
Yeah. After the camera chaos.
Yeah, I usually fix that
Yeah.
before we get started, and I forgot to make sure.
Yeah.
Well, we are playing Fall Guys again.
Again.
Hadassah's like addicted to it now. Are you addicted to it?
Yes.
Oh no, what are your symptoms of addiction?
How fun it is.
How fun it is?
Yes.
No, that's not a symptom to addiction.
So what is the symptom to addiction?
A good question.
Ow. Ow.
There are a few symptoms related to addiction. Although not some addiction. What are you opening there?
Chocolate coins.
Chocolate coins. You want to show our audience what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chocolate corn.
Seems like we've lost our song.
Skies and gold corn.
Ooh, where do you have those? Why'd you get that today? Why'd you get that today?
Because I was craving it.
Because you were craving it? That's it? That's all you gotta do is crave something and you get it?
Well, I
You know, I learned something from you last time I saw this.
Really?
You kept switching from side to side rather than waiting. I would wait usually behind a barrier. Yeah, I would just wait behind a barrier. I didn't realize that they alternated blast from the ball. Ooh, look at me, I got into second place. Let's go! Let's go! Oh no, I got crushed by a ball. How did that ball get over here? Get away from me.
Oh my god.
Take the side of the wall. Near the front, I'm going to be number 8. Alright, there's going to be a little pause in the recording for a second. I need to check my sound settings. I think it's going through. But you can still hear us, so you can still see the game probably.
Maybe. Or maybe you could also see the...
Some reason. There we go.
For some reason, maybe you will see our screen.
Alright, we're back. We are back. I think what happened was when the camera fell, the wire for the microphone also kind of came out, and then it like reconnected and automatically switched to output through through the microphone, which we don't have speakers connected to.
So I think
Anywho, the title, well, we won round 1, right? We're still on it, but the title of today's session is about abuse in the church. And when you saw me write that, type that in, what'd you think?
Well, he made a mistake, a typo, and it said Chuck.
No, I didn't make a mistake. I like, autocorrect, like it'll auto-fill in your word. I just selected the wrong word back. I was typing in church, and then I saw it said church there, so I went to go select it, but then I accidentally selected the one that said Chuck. So it said abuse and Chuck. So yes, that was it. But what did you think though when you first saw me say abuse? Today's lesson's about abuse in the church.
I thought, oh, but that's terrible, bruh.
Yeah, it is terrible. No, it's one of the worst things. Church is supposed to be a safe space. Oh no! Right? Church is supposed to be a safe place.
Uh-huh.
What do you think abuse is actually? Let me ask you that. Ooh, something physical, like if somebody hit somebody. Yeah.
There are 2 kinds of abuse, and one is emotional abuse, and 2 is
Okay, so that's a really good start. There's actually more than 2. There are 6 types of abuse. Yeah. Yeah, there are. Oh my gosh. You should have seen what just happened. I got flipped. Okay. I mean, you gotta get over here. There was like this big spinning thing with a blade that, was blocking me, and I got flipped up into the middle part of it, which I don't think I'm supposed to be in, so it's like, felt like a flip. So there are actually 6 kinds of abuse.
That was like a hot dog. It was so tall. That guy was
yeah. 6 kinds. So you named 2. That's physical, and what was the other one? Emotional.
Like.
So there's also, so there's physical abuse,
yes,
like you said.
Block party.
Physical abuse when people hurt other people.
Block party.
Cool. And so I start with this. The point of abuse, the purpose of abuse is to maintain power, okay, and control over somebody. So let's say like I want to make sure that you don't go somewhere and that I keep my power over you as your dad. Physically, I could restrain you, I could hold you. That's where some parents might hit their children way too much and violently.
Oh, look, that player looks like Harley Quinn, the red and white.
Which one?
That one over there, the red and the black.
I don't see
sunglasses and right there next to the white guy, next to that guy that just jumped.
Oh, I better focus on what I'm doing here, girl.
Okay.
Got me looking for a Harley. I don't see a Harley. And I'm not focusing on the game. Okay.
The beam sunglasses, the one not wearing the beam sunglasses.
Okay.
That one that just almost got that
this one.
Next
oh,
to you.
Okay, black and red. Yes, I see it now.
I think it's trying to pick you up.
So yeah, somebody who tries to control someone by using physical violence, that's physical abuse. Then emotional abuse is when they use emotional violence. And that has a lot to do with feelings, manipulating feelings. I think we've like kind of role played games with you, right? Like with Elmo. What are some of the emotionally manipulative things that Elmo has tried to do to get you to do something that he wanted you to do? Do you remember?
I know Elmo has.
Yeah, how? Can you tell me how? Like, give me some examples.
Like hitting.
So that's the physical.
Biting.
So those are the physical ways people can abuse. Well, what about the emotional?
Emotional.
Yeah, the emotional ways to abuse somebody, to manipulate somebody.
Like say something bad about someone or something in your family or something, and then it hurts you.
Right. That's emotional. This is also psychological abuse. Oh my gosh, I'm so lost. Oh, we made it.
Yes.
There's a very popular phrase now known as gaslighting. That's a part of psychological abuse and emotional abuse. So some of these overlap. There's emotional abuse and psychological abuse. Have you ever heard of gaslighting?
No.
So let's say you know something happened, you know something is true, but somebody denies that happened or denies that what you saw happen even matters.
I almost thought we were brainwashed because we were listening to Christian music. He said that Christians believe that there's a God, but there is no God. Like Elmo is like okay. Elmo's the brainwashed one.
Well, I mean, some people do have that opinion, so I wouldn't. But to call you brainwashed because you believe in God is a form of verbal abuse. Yeah? You shouldn't say he's brainwashed because he doesn't believe there is a God. I mean, there are people who believe that and they're not necessarily brainwashed. Brainwash is a really quite intense process. So there are people that will believe in something that haven't been brainwashed to believe that. Okay, some people choose to believe something out of the evidence or the facts that they have or the experiences they have, and that's not being brainwashed. Okay? Yeah. So emotionally, like what I was talking about with gaslighting, let's say that I tooted or farted, and you could smell it, and we're the only two here, right? And so you're like, that I did it, and I tell you, no, I didn't do it. And you're like, no, of course you did it. You're the one. I didn't do it. I know you did it. It really smells it. I'm like, no, I didn't do it. It must have been you. You're like, no, what are you talking about? I didn't do that. You did that. It's like, no, not me. Oh no, what just happened? By me denying you the truth, and trying to make you think that you are wrong when you're actually right. That's what gaslighting is. Okay, so that's like an emotional type of abuse. It's also psychological.
That explanation was literally gas.
Literally gas. Oh no! The thing went up right when I. This is gonna be hard. It's gonna trick. Oh, good. I got good timing there. Come on. There's only 8 spaces in it. I'm on number. There's already 3 people. So we gotta get up here. Come on, where's the end here? Oh shoot! How do we grab that thing? I forgot.
Square down.
No, how do we grab the trapeze? Oh no! I had my chance and I pressed R2. I thought R2 was to grab trapeze. Dang.
R2 was to grab people.
Yeah, and to grab the thing. I think is R2, right? To grab up. R1. Shoot, I pressed the wrong button. Oh right,
R2.
that's okay.
It was R1. It was R1.
Should we stay and view, spectate the last one? Because I think it would have been one last round.
Do host.
So the type of abuse that typically happens in a church, Hadassah, is called spiritual abuse.
Yeah, that's what I mean by emotional.
Well, spiritual abuse is different. Do you know what spiritual abuse is? Have an idea?
No. I don't know.
It's when people use their authority, like a spiritual authority, like a pastor or something like that. People use their spiritual authority or spiritual teachings or spiritual sources like a Bible to manipulate other people or to control or to have power over other people. For example, I have a student now. Oh my goodness, that guy got crunched. Captain Nowhere just got crunched by balls, flowing down. Tennis ball. What are they? They look like rocket balls. Captain Nowhere is way behind. Can you flip to somebody else?
Okay.
There we got Spiky Blue. Is that blue or purple? I can't tell.
Blue and purple.
Blue. Oh, there you go. And then, oh, it's over. Somebody already won. That would have been the last round. The winner is it's French Fry Head. We always see French Fry Head. I don't know if anybody else has that costume. I mean, it's possible, but whenever we see that costume, I call French Fry. All right, let's see how we did. Play any show. We got some rewards for that. Complete daily challenges. We're on our way. I think the more we play, the more we will finish. So, like I was saying, I have a student who's actually taking a class right now called marital counseling. And
are you gonna tell them about that guy who had that bad idea?
You want to change the outfits?
Like, yeah.
No, what I'm going to say.
One of your students had to actual abuse because people
Oh well, I don't quite remember what you're referring to.
I mean the whole dressing like women thing.
Dressing like women thing. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Okay, because I don't know what you're talking about. But for spiritual abuse, okay, this is an example that one of my students wrote up about. Not that something she went through, it was something that she read about and did some research. So, and this happens a lot. Okay, let's say a wife is being physically abused by her husband. Okay, bad, right?
Yeah.
It's bad. So let's say she goes to her pastor, someone at church, to ask what she should do, right? Now, let's say the pastor takes the Bible and he starts to read certain verses, especially there's one verse in Ephesians that says that wives should submit to their husbands. So let's say he reads that verse to her and he says to her, the reason why your husband's beating you is because of your failure to basically obey your husband. And so she leaves that place not thinking that she has somebody, not thinking that she has somebody that's going to listen to her and help her, but thinking that she's the reason why she's getting hit.
Papa.
That's wrong, right? That's abusive.
When you see the body pattern that I did, it's going to be fitting.
Okay. And by using the Bible to make a point, that pastor has spiritually abused that woman. Okay? Because he used the Bible to keep control, because for whatever reason he doesn't think that people should get divorced. He doesn't want people in his church to get divorced. He wants to control that. He wants to maintain power over that situation. Maybe he's friends with the husband, already knows what's going on, whatever it might be. He used the Bible to make sure that or to try to make sure that woman does not separate from her husband or get divorced. Okay, so that's one type of spiritual abuse.
See, the bottom is red apples and green body, so it's like grass and the red apples, green grass and red apples, and the tree is like an apple tree.
I don't like it. I feel like it's the headgear.
Headgear is the problem.
It may just be a perception thing.
Yeah, maybe it's just like it doesn't matter.
Oh man, I just face planted into the thing. Oh!
Aim for the one.
I'm not gonna make it. Whoa! Wow, we just made it. Literally like number 27 out of 28. Whew! I just kept sliding into the wrong one. So spiritual abuse can look like that. Somebody using the Bible to control a situation in a way that they want it to go. It also relates to people in authority in churches or whatever.
Beans ahoy.
Trying to maintain their system.
Beans ahoy.
So did you know that churches are a system that function for a purpose? Excuse me. Did you know our family is a system? Yeah, our family is a system. We work towards certain goals, right? What do you think is our main goal?
Can I play?
Oh yeah. Oh wait, are your hands clean? You've got lemon juice all over. Go ahead and wash them, and then you could definitely play.
Tell me everything.
Tell you everything that I'm doing? Okay, well right now I'm walking over a bridge, and I'm about to slide into. Okay, I did not. I tried to slide into an area, but I just got run over by a ball. The balls are kind of rolling around everywhere. I do not want to get punched. Oh, darn it! I got punched by this thing. I didn't want to be. I don't want to be punched. I don't think getting punched is helpful. This one's got all blue going this way. I'm just bypassing the whole thing. Oh, that was way too slow. I didn't realize I was that far behind. Okay. So yeah, we're a system. What do you think are the goal? Okay, just for today, what was our goal as a family? Well, what are the things that we had to do?
We did school, we did work, we talked about church on Twitch.
We're doing that now, yeah. So what's the purpose of our family?
That we can spread the word for God.
Okay, that's one thing we like to do. We also, what about for each other? What's our purpose for each other?
So that we can have love and kindness.
Yes, and family, and so we support each other. We help each other grow, right?
Okay. Oh,
so
never mind. I was controlling it. I was like,
we tried to.
Wait, was that French fry head?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
There's like 2 French fry heads.
2 French fry heads. Ah, he's gonna.
Whoa! Oh, wow! He actually knocked him off with that thing. Oh, I wish we would have been playing this
one. Look at this. This one looks like Harley.
Oh, I can't believe we're not playing.
This one looks like actual Harley.
Everybody looks like Harley to you.
Yeah, but that one is actual.
No, but it's not red and black and only. There's a blue also. Harley doesn't wear blue.
Yeah, Harley will. Yeah, her hair. And then this side is red, this side is blue, this side is black, this side is red, this side is...
Her hair might
black,
have
this
it,
side
but
is
I don't know.
red.
That doesn't
Anyway.
look like Harley to me.
I know,
Especially with
but-
a cap. I think you just like Harley so much.
He's a chicken! He was a chicken! He's falling. That guy's stuck on the bottom. He's floating. He's
That's a funny
floating.
glitch right there.
He's floating. He's just floating around.
So like we just said, we have a system in our family, and the system of our family is hopefully always remaining around the ideas of love, cooperation, supporting each other, trying to help each other grow, accomplish each other's goals, etc. Right? That's our system.
Yeah, etc., etc.
And we have roles in our system that we play to do that, right? And the bigger the group, the bigger the system. There's no such thing as a group that functions without a system. And everybody's got a role in their system, right?
A role.
A role,
Like a
like-
role play?
Yeah, like you are the daughter in our system. What else are you in the system? I've told you this before. You have a gift. You have a gift for creating joy and laughter, and that's a really important part that you play in our system, in our family system.
It was important until
Marcy
stopped liking my funny faces.
Well, I mean, you still make her happy in other ways. Right? Sometimes certain things get old. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is the last round. I excel in this round. I would have nailed it.
Abba, can you do
In last place, we have white captain's hat.
No, actually, their name tags on the front.
Oh, there you go. How'd you do that? Xyloaka. Xyloaka! Oh, nailed by a hammer has fallen. Let's switch views. Now we've got YYKTV. Whoa, there he or she goes, flying down into the abyss. Next we got Raining Breads. Oh, Raining Bread. Oh, Raining Bread. It's Raining Bunnies, more like it. Raining Bread has made it to the next round. Here we're near the front
Floating.
with Azera Club. Oh, Azera Club is floating. That is quite an interesting hack there. And Azera Club has made it across. Oh, Xyloaka has missed the finish line.
He's floating.
He's going to try again. Xyloaka.
Flapping his arms and floating.
The quickest way is through the middle.
Bro,
but
he's floating. He's floating.
you've got to let it take
He's
you
hacking.
up.
He's hacking.
Oh, he missed it again.
He's Raining Bread again. He's floating, bro.
Here comes Raining Bread trying to be the last person to qualify, and Raining Bread is through, and there goes Xyloaka failing.
Yes. Xyloaka is gone. The bunny has won. Punch right ahead. He's down at the bottom of the table. Next up,
Yeah, that wasn't the last round. There's one more round.
this is
Wow, we got knocked out pretty early.
roll off. Oh, you like this one? Remember the one where it's
Oh,
big?
yeah, it's not too bad. I've won it, so.
Yeah, it is kind of fun. He's rising. The slime rises. Move between rotating platforms and avoid the rising
Yeah.
slime. It rises.
Oh, interesting. So, I want to say, going back to the systems idea. If a systems are always going to try to protect themselves, right? Like if someone comes into our family and tries to destroy the system and the way our system functions, we are going to defend our system. Where systemic abuse happens, and this is what happens in churches too, is when the system tries to protect itself
Okay, let's look at
despite the fact that someone in the system is having a problem, a legitimate problem that needs to be dealt with. Okay? And that's systemic abuse. And so what that would look like is if the woman, when the earlier anecdote says to someone else in the church, like, man, I went to Pastor so-and-so to talk to him about my husband's abusing me.
Oh, he's smart. He's going around.
And the pastor just told me that I need to submit and I need to, basically it was like, it's my fault and I need to do better. And let's say they say this to a friend of theirs who's also in the church. Typically what happens in the system, especially in the church system, is that friend, instead of saying, well, the pastor, that's wrong. He shouldn't have given me that advice. He shouldn't give me that teaching. He is absolutely
I just realized
incorrect.
something. Banana bread fell.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
he's incorrect for what he did, instead of standing up for the abused in that situation to protect the system, the friend might say, well, maybe you didn't really understand what the pastor was saying, or are you sure that's what the pastor said? Maybe you were confused about what he was actually trying to do, or whatever. They'll try to reason away.
He said barbecue mask or BBQ mask.
They'll try to reason away what happened, so that your complaint and revelation about what this abuse was in the system isn't actually going to affect the system. That's what happens in churches a lot, as people try to can you try not to put a hat on or something, because I feel like that I don't like the way it makes the body feel. And so that's what systemic abuse is. And that's what we talked about that this morning in this morning's session. Now, one of the most important things, especially with children, for those of you parents who might be watching, or even if you're a kid watching, when it comes to abuse and people talking and sharing the abuse they've gone through, one of the most important things to do is to believe the person who is sharing with you their experience. Oftentimes what happens, especially in church, it's really in any situation where abuse is involved, but it happens especially in church when you're trying to protect the system, is that the victim of the abuse is not believed, and then they end up getting marginalized. They end up getting pushed to the sides. Yeah.
Sprinkle and sprinkle.
Yeah, Sprinkle City.
Yeah, Sprinkle City, man.
You ever felt like, was there ever a time where you were trying to tell us something that happened and we didn't believe you?
Yeah.
Yeah? And
like when I was saying, I took the Benadryl, and you said, no, you didn't.
Oh, okay. So there was a time where you had to take Benadryl as medicine, right? Because you weren't feeling well?
Uh-huh.
Now, did you take the medicine?
I did.
You did. And you were trying to tell us, and we didn't believe you.
No, because you said, no, you threw it in the garbage can.
Because you had done that once before, right?
I did?
Yes, there was a time where there was Mucinex for cold, and you really didn't like the taste. I left it with you, and I said, okay, you take this medicine. I remember I went to the bathroom to go put something away. I came back, and you were like, oh, I'm done. And I was like, oh. And then I went to go throw something away in the trash, and I saw the medicine in the trash. You were very young when that happened, so I don't know if you remember. I'm not trying to...
Oh, yeah, I do remember
Okay, so...
Actually, in the morning I had to take it? In the morning I had to take it?
What morning?
In the morning I also had to take it.
That same day? Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I threw it out.
You did that also? So it was the second time you did that? So, now, when I didn't believe you about the Benadryl, if I didn't believe you that you took your Benadryl, you took medicine again, it's because you lied to me once, right? Oh my goodness gracious.
I guess it was because...
So, that's a lesson about why we don't lie, right? But I just want to ask you this, though. What did it feel like to not be believed?
Terrible.
So terrible. Now, even though it was justified in a sense because we had experienced you lying before, but in that moment you weren't lying, right? And so when you weren't lying and you're telling us the truth, it really hurts, right? To be telling someone the truth.
Elmo says that it brings him pain to be not believed, but he's the one who lies every single time he says things.
You gotta be careful about lying, right?
Yeah,
now, when it comes to abuse, I gotta say, there is a tendency. Oh no. There is a tendency for people to think that others are not telling the truth about abuse. I don't know why we tend to believe that people are lying when it comes to some of the terrible things that happen. Oh, I'm playing terribly right now. Oh my goodness. I am not doing it. Oh no, this is so bad. Come on, there we go. Okay. Oh my goodness! Again, I am not gonna call it. How do I qualify through this, huh? This is rough. So yeah, there is a tendency for victims to not be believed. You see it in the news a lot. Bad things happen. It's like, well, there's always this, but this, just to finish that thought, there's always this tendency to lean towards the idea that people are lying. Now, one of the reasons why that happens is because usually abusers go in that direction to protect themselves. You know, when abusers gets caught, the easiest thing to do, the easiest defense is to say, no, that didn't happen, so-and-so is lying. And then for the few times that a lie does happen in those kinds of situations, it's enough times for people in general to think, oh, yeah, it's probably a lie. And you throw into that the desire to protect the system, to make sure it survives. Then you want to protect it.
I wish I could have played through this.
Oh, is this the next one? I think this is the next one. You want to do it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wait, did you qualify?
Yeah, I did. I barely qualified, but I made it. There you go.
Wait, no, you didn't.
Yeah, I'm right there in the front. Do it, girl.
I thought we were...
I had a rough time with that one. Go through that too. Go through that too. Oh, wow! Oh, you just missed the next zoom tube. Zoom tube. All right, go for it. Go for it. Remember, you're getting square. Oh, you're gonna have to do this jump. You gotta jump on it and jump. There you go. Again. Oh. So that's typically what happens with lying and abuse, especially in systems. Like I said, people are going to go towards that can't be true. You know, they must be lying or whatever, and it's really difficult. Oh, it's okay. We're gonna lose. Okay, it's okay. Adaza likes me to do play-by-play. Actually, I don't want to because there's going to be like several more, and I'd rather keep playing. I'd rather keep playing than do commentary.
But do you like the sprinkle match?
Sprinkle what?
The sprinkle match?
What's a sprinkle match?
The sprinkle match on a character?
Yeah, I like it. I think I want to keep it.
Okay, good.
And so, like I was asking you, when he didn't believe you and you were telling the truth, what did that feel like?
Terrible.
Terrible. And for the small amount of times that people are lying, they do ruin it for others. But our first position should not be, okay, you're lying because you've lied before. Our first position is where we can do even better as parents is to be, okay, I believe you. And it'll go a long way to avoiding those kinds of feelings that people get when they're telling the truth.
Can I attack again?
And they're accused of lying.
Can I attack again?
Okay, cool. I'll get to try this one. Now, I'm looking at the map layout. So you got that zoom tube there. You go on those red soft pad things, and you got another zoom tube through that. Looks like a couple, and that'll help you get to the front, the end, the finish quicker. Or more quickly. All right, here we go. Let's roll.
So you know how to do this, right?
Yeah, as long as no one bumps me. Oh, went too far. That's kind of a trick there.
Did I just say boom tube? Whoa.
Zoom tube, that's what I was calling it.
I said boom tube, but it's not DC. I think
You okay?
Yeah, I almost got on the microphone.
Who's qualified? 22. Oh my goodness. There's so many people qualified already. Oh man, that one's hard. I've never really done that one before, so. Alright. It is fun, but you know, if you don't know exactly how to do a round, it's going to be difficult to stay on it. stop that. I'm not trying to end it.
Every time you do that, I assume you're gonna end.
No, I just want to know how long we've been doing this. I have no idea. There should be a counter or something. You know, when you do stuff online. I mean, when you like do stuff on the computer, you can see a timer and stuff. I probably, you know what? If I open the dashboard, if I can see it. So for the next, yeah.
Can we talk about the thing I wanted to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
Where the guy like, you know,
Okay.
when you were teaching your class on Zoom, and that guy was like, because people are like other genders dress like other genders, they like, he thinks that like it's only like it's like the only solution is like to like abuse them or like hurt them, like.
Oh, okay. That's not exactly okay. That's yes, there was one of my classes who thought yeah, something like that. I actually don't want to talk about that because I don't know if someone like that would be watching. That might embarrass them to hear that story on here. No? Yeah, so I don't want to bring up that specific. Okay, and I want to be careful in general what kinds of things I share because I know that there are students of mine who will follow and listen, and so I want to be very careful about what we talk about. It is R2 to grab. It is R2. Oh, wow. I didn't even see that thing. See? R2. I just missed it when I didn't do it right last time. Oh no!
What do you do?
What the heck? I don't know. I feel like I'm cheating. I feel like I just did a shortcut. And I just do it. Oh gosh, come on. No!
Go in.
Yes! Oh, alright, finally get past the first round.
Yes.
So-
Did we do the thing?
What thing?
The thing. That's a strawberry guy.
Oh yeah. Okay, here's Brainiac, Drippy Draco. Oh, he's not getting past that. We've got 22 out of 27. Oh, Muffin level. Drippy Draco again. We will see Drippy Draco. Oh! Look how close Drippy Draco was. They just got caught in the air. So we are all... I kind of don't like putting the online the names on though. Did you do that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's interesting. Because sometimes those IDs are not good IDs. Getting a call from someone I've been wanting a call from, but I can't answer the phone right now.
Why?
Because we're doing this. Has to do with getting the car. We've been trying to buy a new car. So, I've been wondering why we haven't heard from them.
Oh, did the...
So yeah, well, I'll call them back later or see what kind of message they leave. Now, I just want to say that for the next few sessions, we're going to be looking at this book about abuse in the church. And so there'll be way more information. Today was just a prelude, and it was just talking about systems. And ultimately talked about Jesus and how he also endured abuse. Did you know Jesus was abused by the system that he existed in at that time, the religious system?
Yeah.
He was abused. I mean, ultimately, the most obvious thing that he
Yeah, they
did,
got crown of thorns.
right. So
the whole
they crucified him.
making you bleed thing. That's a
Wait a
checkpoint. That was a checkpoint.
Yeah, but for what though? Just to go to the side? I don't want to be there.
Just that you don't.
I needed to go this way.
It's so that you don't start from the beginning.
Come on.
This is terrible. Run!
Whoa! Got it.
Was that them?
That's a
I
check.
just texted you. Oh, pause the game.
Big old thing. Oh, hey! That guy pushed me off. Pushy guy. Okay, let's see. Can't go
Call him
this way.
Mr. Pusher.
Oh, we can push these things to move faster. Got through there. Now let's see. Oh man, I barely made that.
Santa Claus just made it.
Whoa.
I think we're done.
Yes! Right,
We have that.
I jumped over the thing.
R2. Look, it says R2.
Mm-hmm.
2. I did it! Look! I figured out what it did. Abba. Figured out how it does. Look, Abba.
Uh-huh.
Look, this. Look at it. You have to press this.
Oh, to see the names?
You have to see the names.
Gotcha.
See, now I press it, and now you can see all the names. Press thing. Press stuff. No names, press things. Press no names. It's not working. Did we make it, or did we not make it? I forgot. Did we? Can I play?
Yeah, we made it. We made it. No. Dirty hands.
Aw.
Apple hands. Hey, I didn't ask you to eat while we're playing. Oh, did you just wipe
did
it
I?
all over your...
I'm gonna go.
And you need to, you know, you got a pile of food on the couch there, girl. You know you need to get
I'm going
a
to
plate
shower.
or something.
I'm going to
Kids.
shower. And I'm also
Hilarious.
going to step.
Alright, don't fall off. Oh, I'm in that level where there's like bombs and stuff. That guy.
That's called blast ball. Grab blast ball, the R2.
How do I do it? R2.
R2 is grab the ball.
That guy keeps trying to throw them at me and I just keep grabbing him.
Oh no, this
He
guy.
just got blasted! Oh, I thought he was coming. Oh my goodness.
Oh, grab it. Yeah, how do you get blasted? How do you get blasted? That number just got blown up because he picked it up.
But I don't know if he fell off though.
Yeah, he like died. He died.
Eliminated. There's been 6 eliminations.
That guy just exploded.
Hey, stop running fast. Oh no! Yes! The other guy fell first. We were about to fall off. Oh my goodness.
That was hilarious.
How crazy was that?
I don't have my hands anymore.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe that just happened.
I hope we don't lose the next round.
11 qualified.
I hope
This
we don't.
must be the last round.
It has to be, bruh. It has to.
Oh man. I'm gonna do this.
Oh, it is the last.
Is it? No, it's not. It's not the final round. Navigate the obstacles, race to the finish line. How to play. Oh, it's a tilting one. Oh, goosh. I don't do this one very well. I do struggle.
This is not good. I'll be down here. Bye.
Go, here we go. Watch it. That thing hit you.
That's very annoying.
Okay. Go. Wom sambalamba. Wom bamboo. Oh no!
Are you speaking Chinese or something?
No. That's not Chinese.
Yes, it is.
Oh no! Yasa? That's not Chinese.
I think it is.
No.
Sounds like
Sorry that you're wrong. Oh no! Oh man, I keep... No!
No!
Wow, one round away, one round away.
Can we spectate?
Yeah, there's only one round left to see who wins.
Let's see.
All right,
Final
last round is, it's the same thing.
No, that was Slide Showdown.
Wasn't the other one Slide Showdown?
No, the other one was like obstacle, like.
Uh-uh.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah, thanks for watching. No, I think it was the same thing.
It wasn't. Look.
I don't know.
That isn't the same.
Okay, yeah, it looks different.
That's way more fun.
So basically, whoever wins this, we just got eliminated. We're watching. We just got eliminated. We like to watch it. We do like to watch, you know, to see who wins.
Look at this guy.
Yeah. Are you spinning the camera around? Because that's.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'd rather stay with the perspective from behind so we can see who's in front of us. The one in front now is Winsome. What does that say? Winsome something? Oh no, Kishon. Oh wow. I feel like this would have been one to win. I don't do well in the maze one. Like there's that. Remember that one that was like a maze? You had to get like a crown or something in the middle. That one was tough. You think we can get to the front?
What's Potato Dog?
I don't know what Potato Dog is.
Potato Dog.
Potato.
Wait, Potato Dog because that's a dog.
Doge. Potatoes.
Yeah, Doge is a beam for dog. It means like. It's like a beam like the Imperna Emu dog, but it's not that one.
What? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Imperna Emu, the thing on Roblox.
Hey, let me have the controller.
Thank you.
All right, congratulations to Potato Doji. We're gonna keep on playing here.
Yeah,
We'll play for a little bit more. We've been on for 47
minutes. Give me a French fry head.
All right.
Make a quip.
French fry head.
Oh, I can't wait to get the.
We did it. We got French fry head. Cool.
It even says F on it.
Where?
Never mind. I thought that was an F. It said like a.
I think it's like a lightning
It's
bolt.
a lightning bolt. I thought it said F, and I was like French fry head, and I was like, wait.
I think you got to get up here so that the mic picks you up. Cool.
Where do I have to be up?
Well,
Can
we
hear
are
me.
streaming together.
It can still hear me if I was all the way over there.
No, not well. That's when we do the sound check. I told you not to be back there because it wasn't picking you up. I needed to test it here, not back there. Anywho, that's not fun stuff to talk about.
Anywho.
So how was? Well, it's Thursday. We haven't streamed in almost a week.
Yeah.
It's just taking the time to prepare material. But how has your week been? What was your weekend like?
Nice.
Yeah, you got sick though. But you went to a birthday party, right? How was it?
Not fun.
It wasn't fun? Why not?
Everybody kept squirting my face.
That's right. I heard about it. I did not go myself, but yeah, I heard that from. Oh wow! Just grabbed the edge. So that's and you were asking people to stop.
Yeah, but they didn't. And even the dad of the dad, he even said that he kept like saying like no squirting in the face.
But the kids weren't listening to him. That's terrible. You know, I got to tell you that I completely believe you, and I am disappointed.
Go on the sides.
Now this.
Walk on the sides, and it's better.
Oh, that's true. Good advice. Now we'll say this. I wasn't there. I heard about all this afterwards. Oh my god, what's going on?
Glad we can agree on that then.
I do wish I was there.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I would have said something or done something. I have no idea. But what did you do to stand up to that type of bullying?
I tried to tell them.
You tried to tell them to stop?
Uh-huh.
They didn't respect you or listen to you? Was there anything else you tried to do?
No, but there was also, I don't know why they were just like not like listening to me, because there was this other girl that was older, like 12, and like they kept squirting her, and then she was like, "Please don't squirt me," and then she started crying.
No.
And like so.
So it sounds like this was like a group of boys.
Yeah, this was like a.
And you just met these people, right? Like.
Yeah, and there was this kid with anger issues that the only bucket of water that you can fill up on, he was like not letting anybody fill up. So it was like everyone had like empty cans, like empty squirters, and they kept trying to fill up, but the kid didn't let anyone like use a bucket.
So sometimes, if you're in a situation where someone won't stop doing something, maybe the best thing to do is to leave that situation if you can, safely. Do you think it would have been safe if you just left? Do you think you would have been in like, any kind of danger if you just decided to leave? Would there have been danger to you?
I don't know.
Do you think someone would have tried to hurt you more if you left? Like, you're like, I'm leaving, and then they would try to hurt you? Or would they have been like, oh, okay. What do you think would have happened?
I don't know.
You don't know? I think most likely, if you decided you were going to leave, and you told people that you were going to leave, I think it would have been most likely safe for you, especially since your mom was there, right? Amma was there with you. So if you had decided, like, I'm leaving, I'm not going to stay in this situation, then most likely you would have been okay. You would have been safe. And that might have been a good decision to make. You know, no matter how much fun you want to have, you're at a birthday party, if things are not going well, it's probably a good decision to go ahead and voice, you know, like you did, you told them to stop, right? But they were ignoring you. So the next thing to do is to leave that situation. Now the reason why I bring up safety is because sometimes people, if they do leave, they're going to be in more trouble by the person who's controlling them. And so you have to always weigh that possibility. Qualified. This will probably be our last round, okay? Because we're approaching an hour here. What do you got planned for this weekend?
I don't know.
Oh, you can see our bunny rabbit running through the background there.
Hi, Brownie. Come here, seed.
You got any plans for this weekend?
Huh? Yeah, I'll probably get ready for summer camp.
Summer camp? What kind of camp are you going to?
Music camp.
What kind of camp was it?
Miami. Simply me.
New Symphony. Symphony, right?
Mhm.
So you're going to a.
Not eat lemon seeds.
You're going to a symphony camp, right? What are you gonna play when you get there?
Violin.
Violin. You ever played the violin before?
No, but.
You gonna learn?
But I think I know it's in my blood because one of my cousins know how to play it,
Ooh.
and Christina Auntie knows how to play it.
One of your aunts know how to play it?
And my mom taught my aunt how to play it.
So you think this kind of thing can be in your blood and you can just do it?
Maybe.
Now what's gonna happen if you try and it's harder than you thought and you can't do it?
I'll try and try.
You just keep trying, right?
Until I get better.
That's good. Now what instruments do you play already?
Guitar.
You play guitar? I've never seen you play guitar.
Because you're always.
Ooh, I'm the first one to finish. I know you play piano. You do that every day.
Yeah.
It's been a handful of times, maybe 3 or 4, but this is, within that range of still being a handful of me winning first place. Yeah, we're almost done, right? We're gonna finish after this round. So, 2 more minutes, yeah. Hadassah loves lemons. And I especially don't mind when she's got a little bit of... Now, you got sick this past weekend. I mentioned that about her party. You think it was sick or allergy sick?
I think it was lemon sick.
Lemon sick? What is lemon sick?
It means you have too
How
much
to play?
lemons.
Avoid fake house? No, I didn't pay attention to that.
It means
Find the path.
Okay, so it means that like lemon sick. I'm gonna take a while describing it, like a whole other like.
Which blocks do you think will fall? The orange ones or the?
What are the sprinkle ones? Because they're sprinkle pattern. Just run!
Oh no! You can't just run. Oh! I thought we were dead. I thought it was over once we fell. There goes everybody. They don't know which way to go. It's probably this way. I think it's gonna be keep going. Oh no! I got to buy that thing.
Now, lemon sick. Lemon sick. If you have too much lemons, you get a sore throat, and you get not nauseated. You get very stuffy. You like get sick because you have too much lemons. Because I know lemons make your throat hurt. And I have a lot of lemon tea. I have a lot of lemon tea. I have a lot of lemons. I have a lot of limes generally. And I think that lemon sick is a thing. My opinion is that is definitely a thing.
Oh, I try to take that risk. I try to be the first one to go across and okay, here we go. Once that path gets finished, everybody's just gonna walk on it, and it's a race to. No! They found the path. They found the path. It's on 6 to 8. Oh, we lost. Alrighty. Well, our time's up for today.
No!
Yeah, no. I know. You're having fun. But we gotta stop. We gotta have dinner and all that kind of good stuff, right?
Okay.
So, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
We will be back on tomorrow. And then we'll take a break for the weekend. And then see you Monday. But we will be back tomorrow at 4:30. And again, thank you for watching. Got anything to say?
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And follow and share and everything else. All right. Bye.